Welcome back, everyone. Fox here, and it's time to get back into the Nightmare Zone. I actually don't know what episode it is at all. I have already exported my files, so it's 80-something. Even on my whiteboard, I didn't finish the ones place. I wrote the 8 for the tens place, but I didn't write anything for the ones place, so 80-something. Anyways, we do have two shoutouts. One to Crash Overdrive. He's a commenter. I remember him. I recognize the name. Left me a great comment about how much he enjoyed the content on the channel. Definitely always a pick-me-up to hear when people are very satisfied with things. Also, shout out to William Stiles and to his cat Ninja, who's apparently on a weight loss plan and is doing really good, apparently. I can't remember the comment exactly, but I think the cat's lost like 9 pounds so far, and I think the cat has another 9 pounds to go. I might have the numbers wrong, but you know how I am with a lot of these details. If I don't write them down, they don't stick.
If anyone's listening, maybe you could give me a hand?
So Ladislaw's already ready to go, so let's just get going. Today what we're going to do is continue acquiring rare weapons, because it's daytime, and we've basically cleared everything. The plague arts are gone, and I don't have any plans for other things. I'm going to let this continue growing. So we're just going to do that. Plus, I was originally going to take today off. Let's take this one, the cargo van. But I decided not to take today off. Normally I take a day off after, like, releasing a really, like, difficult video, but I don't know, like, I just didn't, it didn't feel good for some reason. I was like, I'm taking today off, and for something was just like nagging me in the back of my head, like, no, you shouldn't take today off. You should. Maybe it's the fact that I know that when the hurricane arrives, there's a good chance that it's going to knock out my power, and it's like, well, you're going to be inactive, forcibly inactive for a while. Why did I do that? I need fuel. Fortunately, there is a fuel tank right here. Now, I don't think we have full daylight. I think we're kind of like halfway through the day, but that's not going to stop us from trying to get all of the items. Oh, wow, my controls need... There we go. So one of the things that's neat about the Xbox Elite controller, you may notice how my controls are funny, and then I immediately fix it. It's because the Xbox Elite controller has this little button right in between the two analogs. It's a switch, and you can switch it to the left or to the right. And what it does is it switches your control setup between two different configurations. And so, like, right now, I'm flicking my headlights on and off. Normally, that's my left upper paddle, which if you don't have an Elite controller, you're probably left upper paddle. What the heck is that? Well, the Elite controller has buttons on the back of it, and you can make them the same as another, like, basically, if you want the A button to be on the back, you can do that. And it's really useful for things like the left and right, R3 and L3, like pushing the analogs as buttons, because sometimes they can be kind of a pain to push. And it's also really useful for the ABXY buttons, because if you need to aim, you need to be accurate. It really stinks to have to let up your thumb off of the analog and then push, like, the A button, because for that brief moment, you lose control of your aiming. And in a game that requires a lot of accuracy, like I've been playing a decent amount of Smite lately, it really just stinks. And I don't like it. Okay, so our first hint is it's on a table somewhere around here. Oh no, get the legend up. Okay, let's... Yeah, I've done this so many times, and yet I can't completely remember them all. Here's this terrible execution I hate. Another one of them screams. Oh, he didn't get knocked down in one hit. I'm always disappointed by that. So there's supposed to be a table. Ah, here it is. It's pre-looted. I feel like this is always pre-looted. Anyways, that's number one. Number two... I do remember this one. This one's on the flatbed near that nursery. I mean, we've already got one of the best weapons, the Eternal Guard Infinite Rage. We're just doing it just because why leave the rare weapons behind? Plus, it's an excuse to make another episode. And right now, you might say, oh, isn't this like a filler episode? Yes, this absolutely is a filler episode. So if I remember right, it was somewhere around over here. Yep, there it is. The more times I do this, the better I'm gonna get at memorizing them all.
Hey, we ain't stopped yet. It ain't gonna be.
So now that the Echo series is done, I'm gonna get one of my friends to help me transfer the Echo weapons into my Nightmare zone so that I can use them here and you can see them in action. The G18 Auto, I don't think I have this one, a rare Special Forces weapon. The G18 features fully automatic fire in the palm of your hand. This particular weapon has an enormous drum magazine. 50 rounds. Oh, look at that little like baby drum on it. It's kind of cute actually. Oh, it only has auto. I'm pushing the Y button to change the fire selector. It doesn't have the option. It's kind of cute, actually. That's kind of neat. Okay, so there's one approximately there. Actually, apparently there's two approximately there. That's pretty cool. Like, we already got a... I mean, okay, a fully automatic pistol, that's really cool. 50 rounds in the mag, that's really cool. But... The issue, and it's also 9mm, so it uses the second cheapest bullets in the game. The issue, though, is definitely that pistols have really bad durability, so... I mean, what are you gonna do? Shoot one magazine out, and then the weapon's gonna break? It seems like one of those weapons that has no choice but to be used with weapons handling. Try and deal with some of these guys quietly. Whoa, so attack him. Don't just... I'm pushing the X button and he's just like, oh yeah, I'm just having a good old time here. I love this location. It has two of them in it. Like, man, that's super generous. There we got a... Yeah, why not? I'll just grab it. More items to sell. Put this stuff in the back. And where is the next one? So that was number 3. Number 4 is somewhere over here. This is probably that one that's in that makeshift container for it. No, it's on a tractor trailer. That's number 4, the hint. Overall, though, like, that G18 Auto Custom, it seems like it could be pretty cool. I'll have to give it a try sometime. I just need to pick up a silencer for it. That's one thing I need, which is going to further deteriorate the weapon. In fact, I might go and... Next time I'm near a... Where's the nearest outpost? Okay, we got one that's somewhat nearby after that. I'll go put a... Get... Stupid trees! Yeah, I'll go get a silencer and I'll put it on and we'll give it a whirl. There we go. Sounds like we alerted a juggernaut, but shouldn't be an issue. I think that's the load. It's on top of a trailer. I believe it's this trailer. Yep. Now that we know... Wait, no, get this one. Now that we know where they are, it's a lot easier to find this stuff. The L6 steel mace. Already got one of those, but what's the harm in getting another? Number 5 is near the baseball field. On top of a generator. It's actually, yeah, it's somewhere around here. I think I know which one this one is. This is the one that's on top of that white building. I can tell by the time of day as well that we are beginning to run out of daylight. There's the generator. Okay, my character's just going all crazy. Looks like somebody was camping out on top of the generator, and this, I guess this was his treasure that he had with him. Oh man, another DevGru X12 infiltrator. That's fantastic news. Always have room for more of them. So let's go over here and grab a silencer for this weapon. So far, really, really good stuff. We got a brand new weapon that I hadn't had before, the G18 Special Forces, whatever, G18. I think it's called the G18 Auto Custom. Oh, get stuck on the rocks. Curses! We're stuck. Like Chuck. And where did it put me? In the same exact place. Okay, I guess we'll just not follow that. We'll just go around this way. There we go. Oh, terrain. Terrain, terrain, terrain. It also means we can empty out our cargo. Oh, no, no. Put that back. Give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that. I'm just gonna borrow the silencer from... Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna put this away. Let's not be lazy. Get some ammo out. We don't need that much considering it's got 50 rounds automatically. Problem with this weapon is absolutely gonna be that it's going to break down. Advanced suppressor. What is your... You're a gunslinger? Let's see how long it takes to load. Actually, that's pretty good. That's actually really good reloading speed for a high-capacity weapon. Usually high-capacity weapons are a nightmare to reload. The next one is over here. Down we go into the extremely shallow, maybe like not even knee-high water. What is that, like a little over ankle high? Comes like a quarter up the tires. Here is our stop over here. Little island area. I love how there's like this little like area for a boat, as if like you'd need a boat to go through here. Okay, here's one. I believe there's two here as well. Imported sake. Here's the second one. This guy's blood everywhere. Sounds like something must have not happened to him too well. Imported fine. Oh, there's two people there, so one of them must have gotten severely injured, and the other one, I guess they like starved to death or something. What are you doing here, kitty butt? Look at those three ferals. I really want to kill them, I'll be completely honest. Okay. I forgot this weapon has... I just want to shoot one bullet at a time. I'm gonna get you. Ah, I didn't get him.
You may be fast, but you can't outrun me.
One, wait for another one. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for it. There, I can build some space. Got him.
I'm on.
Excellent.
Number 6 is... This is the one that's in that that kind of makeshift little, like, container fort junior. So it looks like this weapon...
Completing Project Lighthouse.
Project Lighthouse?
Congratulations to the men and women making it happen.
I don't remember any... I mean, I probably haven't heard that dialogue in a while. Anyways, this weapon appears to have a minimum burst... Basically, it has burst fire at the minimum, like you can't just shoot it a little bit. Even if I just barely tap it, it wants to shoot more than one bullet. Which is, kind of annoying since it's definitely likely to waste ammo. And some of you have been wondering, like, oh, now that I completed the Echo series, am I going to do State of Decay 1? Yes. That is what I'm going to be doing. I will be doing State of Decay 1. I might change the format up a bit. I might do shorter episodes, maybe like 30-ish minute episodes, because I'm trying to think of like what I can do to do like multiple series and make them sustainable, where I'm not like spending every day doing nothing but recording. But I am going to be doing State of Decay 1, and I'm going to do the final episode of Deltarune. That's kind of the other video that's been glowering at me. It's like, I got this file here for it, where it's like, oh, this is the final Deltarune episode. And, every time I open up my computer, it's just there, like, staring me down. This one over here, that one that's in the supposed lagoon. Oh! Oh man, we got away with it. We just barely got away with it. But we got away with it. I'm gonna stop right here because there's not a lot of zombies here. We're gonna refuel. So it asks, why do I have cats and not dogs? Since my cat is basically sitting on the chair next to me, made me think of it. Originally, I just didn't have any pets, and after my dad died, I just found these cats as strays. Like, they were just these several weeks old kittens, and I just took them in. I didn't actually intend to have any pets originally. They hated me originally. I lost a lot of blood in the process of, I guess the word socializing them, making them, like, not hate me. Took a little while to get them to not hate me, but now they don't hate me anymore. And they're probably about the nicest cats you've ever met. They are very friendly, even to strangers. They will play with you the first day you meet them. Which is obviously bad if you're allergic to cats, as some of my friends are. Look at that. I'm just staring at that zombie. I'm not attacking or anything. Okay, here's the next one. But this zombie's gonna interrupt me. We're also beginning to run out of daylight, but we've got the important ones. The next ones aren't nearly as difficult to find. Ah, we got another one of the Bastard of Bella Woods. That's a really good sword, one of the best swords in the game. I think its only real weakness is that it's not super durable. Can we make it? I think we can make it. We can make it. Yeah! Okay, we made it. Wait, we gotta run over a wimp.
keep you quiet.
This is going to be like record times, like how quickly we found them all. I mean, part of it's the fact that we're on Mayor Valley, and everything is faster on Mayor Valley. But also just memorizing the location of all the items. And overall, we've gotten pretty good stuff. We got a great sword. We got a pretty interesting pistol that I've never had before. I wish it could fire semi-automatically. That would greatly improve the quality of the weapon. But it's also, it doesn't seem bad. And then we also got another DevGru Infiltrator, which is a really awesome weapon. So the hint for this is on the guard tower, which I'm guessing is right here. Yep, here it is. Oh, wow, we got another one. Wow. So now we've got two of those really high-quality swords. Let's not use the name of sword too much before we get demonetized.
Got a big fat floater here.
And the next ones, I believe, are both 10 and 11 camps. Yeah, they're both under the bridge. That's right. Kitty Butt is just sitting next to me on my other chair. I have two chairs. I have the gaming chair and then the cat chair. Somehow they know that when I'm in the gaming chair, they're not allowed to jump on me. But when I'm in the other chair, they're allowed to jump on me. And so I have the two chairs like side by side. And she is sitting on the chair right next to me, and she's just staring at me right now. Oh man, I'm just crashing into every single thing because I'm trying to beat her in a staring contest. Okay, so this is probably number 11. Because we probably drove past number 10. Make sure my TV volume was off. Okay, good, it was off. Okay, here's this one. The RTX Stormbringer. It's like not a bad weapon. It's good. It's a decent weapon. One of the weapons that's available in Daybreak. It's one of your starting weapons. Put all these in as cargo. Okay, so number 10 seems like it's actually right underneath the bridge directly. So let's just drive into this water and get out and take a look. Oh yeah, it's gonna be right over here. Where's the enemy? There's an enemy, like, according to scouting. A lot of people, I'll get the comment periodically, not all the time, but periodically, like, people are always surprised that I like scouting over stealth, and I think one of the things you'll notice in my Nightmare playthroughs is I actually don't use stealth very much. I do use it, certainly on especially Mackie the Nightman, but the reason why I don't use stealth that much is because, honestly, regular stealth is still really good. Like, it's not like regular stealth is bad, and I often find that full stealth is kind of overkill. Like, I guess what I'm saying is Nightmare Zone is still not hard enough for full stealth to be the top tier wits pick. I mean, it's still really useful, and it's still really convenient, and like I said, I got my Nightman build, which is the full stealth build because it has both driving and stealth, but I definitely wouldn't put stealth on every single character. I still much prefer resourcefulness, and I still much prefer scouting. And the reason I love scouting so much is because of that little bit of early warning it gives me. It's not something that you want to come to rely on, which is why I wouldn't say you should have every single person with scouting, because you don't want to get lazy. But it does give you that little bit of extra warning, and that helps a ton. Like, the knowledge that you get from scouting, just knowing where things are around you and relative to you, I think is a lot more valuable than the enhanced stealth feature. And that's because, as I said, the stealth you get without the skill, just the standard ability to crouch and be harder to detect, it's still really good, even without the enhanced version of it. The main thing I like regular stealth for is the ability to fast loot. So my favorite feature of stealth is actually just the utility component to it. It's kind of just an added feature. I would say it might be worth it to have 2 characters with driving and stealth. That way, if you really hate playing at night, you could have basically 2 nightmen to swap in between. And that might not be a bad idea. Overshot. I thought he was going to go further to the left there. Let's throw this stuff in. Oh, good. I'm close enough. What's happening here? Got him that time. Wow, so it's not even 30 minutes and we cleaned everything out. Well, I guess I'm just going to make this a shorter episode, to be honest. The one thing I definitely don't like about this gun is I don't need the burst fire. Because like I said, even if you try to fire it with only 1 bullet at a time, this weapon seems to always fire in a burst fire. No matter what, you can't just shoot 1 bullet at a time. But overall, it doesn't seem like a bad pistol. But it's not very ammo efficient. It would be really good if you just had a ton of ammo and you weren't worried about ammo economy. Still though, so that's one of the weapons we got. We got the G18 Auto Custom, and I added an advanced suppressor to it. Overall, pretty good weapon. Here's one of the L6 maces. That's just one that he was already using, though. Get another mace out. Actually, I'll give you the crow's beak. Actually, no, you're gonna rest. So let's give you another L6 mace. Wait, that's the one that was damaged. There you go. Put these back. And my huge inventory making it hard to get to the BFGs. But yeah, this is, if you're wondering, why just gonna be a short episode? Because I got a lot of other recording to do. I got a ton of stuff to do before the hurricane hits. I don't know when it's gonna hit. Some people say it's gonna hit on the 3rd. But all I know, it's pretty soon. And typically we lose power during the hurricane. Sometimes the power's up in the same day, but one of the really bad ones, the power is down for like the better part of a week. That really sucked, like sleeping in a house that's like nearly 100 degrees and it's like super sweaty inside due to the humidity. Like that was really, really tough. Really tough. Anyways, what I'll do is I'll use my phone and I will record some of the hurricane footage so you can see what it looks like. And yeah. That'll be that. So today, went around the area, still letting this place grow. Doesn't look like it spawned any more infestations.
This is out of control. Too many spots full of Zeds.
Okay, according to him, it sounds like another one may have spawned. Oh, there you go. Okay, what other one popped in? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6. That'll be pretty good for a melee challenge. Should be pretty enjoyable. But yep, we grabbed a bunch of stuff. Got 4 actually decent weapons. We got the interesting G18 Auto. I don't know how good it is, but hey, it's a rare weapon I didn't have. DevGru X, well, 12X, X, the DevGru, and then we got 2 those swords that we're not going to use the words too much so that I don't get demonetized. So overall, that was one of the best ones. I mean, it wasn't as good as getting the... actually, I would say getting a DevGru is on the same level as getting a Eternal Guards Infinite Rage. Both of them, I think, are some of the best weapons in the game. But obviously, I wouldn't say no to a second Eternal Guard's Infinite Rage. Also, I don't have like some of the rare, the M4 variants, like the M4 SSW, which is like a really huge, basically the M4 version of the Eternal Guard. But yep. Well, no, we'll keep looting, keep looking for good stuff. You know how it goes. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. Thanks for tuning in. Like this video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future State of K2 content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.